Thank you for joining the collective. For this reformer class, I will be using a 10-pound weight. If you don't have a circular weight, totally fine. You can grab a single dumbbell and just do it with a dumbbell. I would say anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds would be good. Again, mine is a 10-pound. We are going to get started with footwork. So all of your springs on, bring your single weight with you. If you have that dumbbell, you're going to hold it sideways and you're going to hold the ends of that dumbbell so your arms are nice and narrow. So all springs on for footwork. If you want a little bit of a lighter load, you can take off that blue or the yellow spring. And then meet me on to your back. We are going to start narrow, hip distance apart. So you have space between your legs and on your arches. You're going to hold that weight right above the center of your body here, and you're going to hover your elbows off the mat by about 1 inch. So we're not resting down. We're actively holding that weight up, but not up here. We're just hovering the elbows. Send the carriage all the way out. Resist as you come back in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you come home. Now let's add the weight as you press out. Everything lengthens. As you exhale, you resist as you bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, resist it back in. Remember to hover those elbows off the mat at the bottom of this. Even weight in both of your feet. Out and in. Out and in. Nice job. Use that breath to help you. On your next one, bring the carriage to halfway, just the arms, up and down, up and down. For 4, keep this carriage still. 3, 2, final one, back to that full range. All the way out, resist as you come in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you come in. Nicely done. Keeping that tailbone heavy on the mat. Working in that full range of motion. All right, on your next one, back to halfway. Carriage stays still, just the arms for 8. Use that breath. Press into that foot bar, halfway there. 3, 2, last one. Press all the way out. Come all the way home. Readjust if you need to. Now we're going to take our heels wide to the corners, externally rotate, and again, we're going to hover that weight. Send the carriage all the way out. Resist as you come in. All the way out, resisting. Now I want you to take the weight to the ceiling and hold it here as you go all the way out and in. Now we're going to keep the arms straight, and the next time you come home, you're going to lower the weight towards the center of your knees so it stops at a 45, and then press back out above the shoulders. Lowering to a 45, pressing. We have a tiny bend in those elbows so they don't lock out. Lower and lift. Drop to that 45 degree. And lift back up. Even weight in both of the heels. 3, 2, hold it halfway. Arms stay still. This time we pulse the carriage up and down, up and down. It's small. Press, press. Last one, back to that full range of motion. Arms go up above the shoulders. They drop down between the knees. Up to the ceiling and down. Nice job. Use that breath to help you. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale as you come in. All right, bring it to halfway. Let's pulse that carriage again. Arms stay low as you pulse. Pulse. Drive through those heels. 4, 3, 2, press all the way out. Come all the way home. Reset. Adjust if you need to. Final set. Pilates V on your toes. Hover those arms off the mat. Full range of motion. All the way out. All the way in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you come home. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Now take the weight to the ceiling. Hold it here. Now we're going to go for a skull crusher. You press all the way out. As you come home, you're going to bend the elbows, lowering the weight towards your forehead. Press everything out and away. Bending the knees and elbows, lengthening out to the ceiling. So my elbows are staying right above my shoulders, and I'm dropping that weight past my forehead. Press it out and in. You have that strong connection between your heels. On your next one, bring it to halfway. We pulse the arms and the carriage up. Up. Keep that tailbone down. Little pulses. 3, 2, back to that full range of motion. All the way out. All the way in. Elbows are hugging in narrow. Use that breath to help you. Really feel that core connection on every exhale. Let's finish strong. Bring it to halfway. We pulse the arms and the legs up. Up. Focus on the lift. Lift. 4, 3, 2. Press all the way out. Drop the weight. Elbows to the mat. Separate your heels. Heels drop under for a stretch. Whew. My arms are on fire. All right, when you're ready, come all the way home. Scoot away from the shoulder blocks. We're going to roll up with that weight in our hands, reaching that weight to the ceiling. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. All the way up. Great job. We are going to keep all our springs on, and we are going to get our box for short box. And we're going to warm up our core doing some short box exercises with that weight. So short box comes on, all springs remain on. Take your weight with you. Come onto your box, facing your foot bar. Hook your feet under the safety strap. All right, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to start with round back, just hugging the weight close to the body. Tuck the tailbone, round down, scooping, and then scoop all the way up. Tucking the pelvis, scooping down, and all the way up. You can stay here, or we're going to add on. We're going to take it down. We're going to reach the arms out, and then we're going to roll up, then bring the weight to our chest. Tuck and roll down. Reach out, lift up, then pull it in. Option to add on even more. We tuck, round down, reach out, hold it here. Now we're going to drive a car. We're going to turn left, turn right, hold it center, rise up, bring the weight to your chest, and then switch direction. So you round down, take it out. This time we turn right, we turn left, hold it here to round up, bring it in. So alternate the leading direction. Tuck and round. Reach long. Drive that car. Hold it there. Take it up. You got it. Take it down. Good job. 2 more full sets. Use that breath to help you. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone underneath you. Your spine is creating that capital C. Last one here. Nice job. Shake it out for just a second. Second set, we're going into flat back. So we just did round back, which was our C spine. Now we're going into flat back, trying to maintain a nice long spine. Holding the weight at our chest, we're going to hinge back. Exhale to lift up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Now we're going to add on. We're going to reach it. Oops. Sorry. Wrong one. We're going to add on. We're going to take it down. We're going to reach long. Rotate to the side. Come center. All the way up. Reach long. Rotate to the side. Come center. And up. So this time we're rotating to the same side every time. So I'm going left, hinge back, reach long, rotate, center, and up. Hinge and hold, rotate, center, and up. 2 more. Hinge and hold, Use that breath to help you. Last one. Good job. Now we are going to keep our right foot under so we can turn to the side to face the side for our side overs. So that foot stays hooked. You have to adjust your body so you're no longer on your sits bones, but so you're on the side of your leg. So I'm not upright on my booty. I come all the way over, so I'm laying on my side. That weight is going to come to your chest, and you're going to hug it here. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. I'm using my bottom arm for assistance. If you don't want that assistance, release that arm. You also have the option just to set the weight down because we're adding 10 pounds to these side overs. The hardest option would be to take the weight in the bottom hand, top hand behind your head as you inhale, lower, exhale to lift. Inhale, take it down, exhale up. 3 more. Last one. Oh, all the way up. Great work. Come to center again. Hook those feet under. Now we're going to go into the one that I wanted to do earlier. All right, we're going to start with the hands up to the ceiling. We're going to do 1 overhead tricep press. Hold it to the ceiling. Hinge back. Take it up. Tricep press. Hold. Hinge back. Take it up. Bending at the elbows, dropping the weight behind the head, pressing to the ceiling. Hinge and lift. 2 more. Tricep. Hinge and up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Nice job. Reset for just a second. Now we're going to keep the hinge, but we're going to add that rotation. This time we're going to rotate to the right or the opposite direction that you rotated before. So weight is at your chest. We hinge back, and then we're going to reach long. Rotate to the side. Come center. Sit all the way up. Big hinge. Hold. Extend. Rotate. Come to center. And up. Stay to one side. The opposite side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale to lift. I want you to use that breath instead of hold it here. Great job. Last one here. Perfect. Now we're going to turn to face the other direction to do our side overs here. So we turn to the side, top foot stays hook under, hand to the headrest so you can lift the hips so you're not on your glutes anymore. You're on the side body. Easiest option here would be no weight or the weight in the top hand, bottom hand is on the headrest. You're going to bend the elbow to lower and lift. If this is feeling good, take that bottom arm off of the headrest. If you want the extra challenge, take the weight in the bottom hand. Top hand comes behind your head for the final 4. 3. Inhale, lower. Last one. Oh, that extra 10 pounds on these is no joke. Great work here. We are going to go to 1 red, 1 blue, and then if you have a pad on, take that pad off because we are going to go into a standing split series using that weight. I'm going to keep my short box on, and I'm on 1 red, 1 blue, which is pretty heavy for standing splits. That's because we're going to be working the outer part of our hips and glutes here. So we carefully step onto the platform first, and then the carriage. And then you're going to take the weight into the outside hand closest to the foot bar. Without moving the carriage, you're just going to go into an upright row, pulling that weight, and then you're going to drop down into a squat. Pull the weight up, hinge at the hips, drop to a squat. Now let's move the carriage. We're going to send the carriage out, drop into your squat, pull it back up. Open the carriage, find your squat. Weight goes towards the springs. Pull it up. Now, let's add a 3 pulse. We take it into our squat. We pulse for 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. We're trying to isolate the carriage on those pulses. the best we can. So try not to let that carriage move as you pulse. Nice job. And up, last one, pulse. 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Great job. This time we're going to go into an overhead tricep extension. The weight is here. You're going to bend and press up. Now let's add a center split with that. You're going to bend the elbows as you press the carriage out, lift as you come home. Dropping the weight, lifting to the ceiling. Now let's add a pulse of the arms. We hold it here. We pulse the arms. 3, 2, 1, to the top. 3, 2, 1. Press it up. You got it. Hold that carriage still for those pulses. You should be feeling outer thigh here, outer hip. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come all the way in. Carefully step off. And then take off that blue. So we're just one red. I'm going to leave my weight here so I can get into my next position. I'm going to sit with my feet on the headrest. I'm going to take the left long loop and put it up my left knee. And then I'm going to rotate away from my riser to face the side. And I'm going to come back into that side over position here, where I'm not on my glutes anymore, but I'm on that side leg. My bottom arm is going to hug the side of my carriage down here. And then I'm going to extend that leg out to a 45 in front of me so I have tension on my rope, and then bend the knee in. Reach it long, bend the knee in. Now option, we add that weight. Take your weight to the ceiling. Bend everything in. Reach it out long. Bending it in. Extending long. Try not to dump into the bottom shoulder. Press away. 3, 2, last one. Great job. Carefully bring your feet to the headrest. Set your weight back down here. Sit all the way up. Turn to face your risers again. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So take that long loop, my right long loop, up my right leg. Now I'm going to turn away from that riser so that leg with the strap comes on top. Stack my legs, come onto my side glute, the side of my thigh. Bottom arm holds on to the carriage. I'm going to reach that leg out to a 45 degree. Bend it back in. That leg is reaching in front of me to get tension on my rope. Option, add that weight. We bend everything in, reach it long. Crunching it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Final 3. Last one. Great job. Feet come to the headrest. Set the weight down. Sit all the way up. Turn to face your risers to hook that strap up. Now when you come off, you're going to come to the other side so we can do our standing split series facing the other direction. So you're going to come back to your springs to add on that blue. You're going to step onto the platform first and then your carriage, taking the weight into the outside hand closest to the foot bar. You're going to do a high row, pulling the elbow up and lowering down. Now keep the carriage still. You're just going to drop into a squat, hinging at the hips, high row. Squat, high row. Now let's move the carriage. We're going to press the carriage out, drop into a squat, high row as the carriage comes home. Dropping down, lifting up. All the way down and up. Now add the pulse. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Really drop that booty down behind you. Chest stays lifted. Use that breath. 2 more. Last one here. 3 pulses at the bottom. And up. Good job. This time it's that overhead tricep extension. We bend and lengthen. Bend and lengthen. Now let's add that center split. You reach long, resist back in. Reach long, resist. Now let's add that pulse. Take it out. Pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Come home. Take it out. 3, 2, 1. Come home. 3, 2, 1. I can't keep my carriage still. Hold it out. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that side was a struggle. Great work. Set your weight down carefully. Step off. We're done with that box. You can put that box to the side, and then we're going to go to 1 red spring. We're going to do some lunges, a plank, some lunges, then we're done. All right. We're going to take the weight into the left hand, and we're going to go into a curtsy lunge. We're on 1 red spring now. We're going to cross the outside leg behind, and we're going to dive down into that curtsy lunge. You're going to stay low in the front leg. You bend the elbow and the knee. Reach it out. Bend it in. Press that leg out. Option your hand comes off the foot bar. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Great job. Come onto your carriage. Set your weight on the other side. And then we're going to come standing for a plank series here. So we're going to go into elephant. I want you to send the hips back. Feet are flat. Tuck the head in. You're going to shift the carriage out. Use your exhale to pull it back in. Out. Exhale in. So the movement is only from my hips. I want you to lift your toes off the carriage and drive into those heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Step onto the other side. Whew. Let's do that curtsy lunge on this side. Inside foot comes under the foot bar. Back leg crosses behind. Dive down into that lunge. Bend everything in. Reach it long. Bend in. Reach it long. Option hand comes off that foot bar. You stay low for 3, 2, 1. Woo. We did it. All right, 2 reds. We're finishing this class with feet and straps. All the way down onto your back. Press all the way out, 1 foot at a time. Step into those long loops. And we're going to finish with leg circles. Hips are stable. Opening wide, swooping down, coming in. Reverse the direction. Using control. Feeling those lower abdominals on your exhale to resist those springs. 1 more. Hug those knees all the way into your chest, letting that tailbone lift. Little rock side to side. Close your eyes. 1 final inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Take a moment here to appreciate everything your body did for you today. Thank you for joining me on The Collective. I will see you next time.